Okay. All right, I'm going to pull up my presentation. All right, you guys. So again, welcome everybody, and thank you all so much for taking a little bit of time out of your night. I guess it's night. I'm on the West Coast, so it's still only 5 o'clock here, but to join us for Jess's Juice Plus Business Launch. My name's Erin, and I'm in Portland, Oregon with my husband Josh, and we have a 3-year-old son Keegan and a 1-year-old daughter Lucy, and I will be your host tonight. And so I'm just going to jump right in, and we always start with a question, and the question is, would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? And I always say yes. We all have really busy lives, and it's getting harder and harder to fit everything in. We want to look good, we want to feel good and live a long life, but unfortunately that can be really complicated and unpleasant and oftentimes really confusing. And so, oh no, come back. Sorry guys, I don't know why that happened. Coming back up. Okay, so here we go. So why are we here and why are we on this call? And the reason is to educate ourselves on starting with 2 important trends that are happening in our world today. And first is the environmental toxins are increasing. And I think we all probably are aware of this, but we're living in a chemical world. And so, externally we're being bombarded with toxins, which are leading to a lot of our health problems today. Unless you're living inside of a bubble, the toxins are everywhere. While some of this is out of our control, some of it we can, we do have a little control over with the choices that we make daily and the healthier options that we can choose to put on our skin, clean with, drink, and definitely eat. And so that's number 1. Number 2 is that our food quality is decreasing. And so our focus today is about what we're putting in our bodies. So much food today is not really food. Highly processed food is dominating our grocery stores. And a lot of these ingredients were never meant to be consumed by humans. And unfortunately, they're having really extremely harmful effects on our bodies. And so to that point, 80% of the food on our shelves today in our grocery stores did not exist over 100 years ago, which again, I think we can probably all could probably see that. So the consequences are devastating. You can see here 1 in 3 are going to have some form of heart disease. 1 in 3 women will develop cancer. 1 in 2 men. 1 in 3 is obese. 116 million people live in chronic pain. And the U.S. national healthcare expenditure was $3.5 trillion in 2017, and that number is growing. But the great news is that 80% of all chronic disease is preventable. And so we're really excited to share with you guys some of the steps that we're taking and that you can take with us as well to reduce that risk of chronic disease. And so we're going to talk a lot about the power of whole food nutrition, real plants that come from the earth. And I really like this statement that the truth is not only that fruits and vegetables are good for you, it's that they're so good for you that they could save your lives. I'm not sure if anybody saw this article, but it was just published in Time magazine in this February. And the author of the article states, one of her quotes is that more studies are revealing that people's health is the sum of much more than the medications they take and the tests they get. Health is affected by how much people sleep and exercise, how much stress they're shouldering, and yes, what they're eating at every single meal. If food is indeed medicine, then it's time to treat it that way. So it's a pretty cool article, so check it out if you did not already. But back to those toxins. So the toxins that are all around us that we're consuming is creating something called oxidative stress. And so the oxidation is happening at a cellular level. This is what contributes to disease, sickness, and more rapid aging. The great news again is that we can neutralize or at least slow down the process of disease and aging process by getting antioxidants into our bodies every single day. And that comes from a wide variety of fruits and vegetables. Raw fruits and vegetables are best since we're living beings. We need living food. So, however, the produce that we are consuming doesn't nearly have the same nutrition it used to contain decades ago. Due to the farming practices in our country, we've overfarmed our soil and we've stripped it a lot of its vital nutrients. Fruits and veggies are a lot of times picked green. They're irradiated, they're stored under pressure, and then transported thousands of miles to get into our grocery stores. once that produce is picked from the vine, it already starts to lose its nutritional value. So some of our produce today has lost up to 40% of the nutrient content it used to have. And so now, instead of 5 servings of fruits and veggies every day, our government is now telling us that we need 7 to 13 servings of raw fruits and veggies every day, which I think to most of us is a lot every single day. So fruits and veggies are packed with thousands of phytonutrients, or just plant nutrients. These are the vitamins, trace minerals, antioxidants, and everything else that helps us prevent disease. You can see here, this is a list of over 400 of the 10,000 nutrients that scientists have found in an apple. And these nutrients are in the right ratio, the right balance, the right synergy, and your body knows exactly what to do with it because it's food. And you can, if you compare that with a multivitamin that's shown here on the left that maybe has 20 isolated components, there's really no contest. The vitamin just can never replace food or, those fruits and veggies. So our country definitely has a deficiency, but maybe not a vitamin deficiency so much as a whole food deficiency. And we're definitely not getting enough to be protected from those toxins we were talking about. We also have a tendency to consume the same produce over and over because it's easy to find, or we have a preference for it. I know this is true with our family. We like what we like, and so that's what we get at the grocery store each week. However, we really need to be eating a wide variety of produce and get the color of the rainbow in our diets every single day, because each color group has different antioxidants associated with that to support different organs and systems in your body. And so, now the USDA, I think, is now telling us that half of our plate every single meal should be full of fruits and veggies, and it's just not always convenient or easy to do that. So that's where we come in, along with thousands of other people around the world. We are part of this movement called the Healthy Living Revolution, and we're just offering simple solutions to people and simple ways that they can take their health back. We have a website that offers free cookbooks and educational webinars, which are amazing. I've watched just about every single one of the trending health topic webinars. There's a kids program, talks about Juice Plus and Shred 10, which is a 10-day detox program. It's really awesome. And so Jess can send you guys a little bit more about those free resources once we're done with the call. And even the best eaters need help, and that's why we're really thankful for to offer the nutritional support of Juice Plus. Juice Plus is one simple change that floods your body with powdered produce from over 30 fruits, veggies, and berries. You can get it in a capsule or a soft chew. And so, you can imagine what positive changes you might see in your health if you consumed this much produce every day. And, if you look at look at what's in each and think about when the last time maybe you had black currants or bilberries, parsley, or mango. I know beets, I cannot do beets, and they're so good for you, but I cannot get into them. So I'm grateful that they are in the fruit and the veggie blend. But Juice Plus is just really simple, convenient, and it's been shown to create significant changes in your health markers too. Our goal is really to inspire healthy living through better nutrition. We work with private farmers to make sure we deliver the best quality nutrition. It's carefully cleaned, juiced, and dried under low temperatures. It's stored in our manufacturing plant. All Juice Plus products are carefully tested by independent experts to ensure natural purity and are NSF certified. So what that means is that what is on the label is in the products, and there is nothing in the products other than what's on the label, which is, I think, super important today. And Juice Plus is set apart from all other nutritional products because of the original clinical research that has taken place all over the world for over 20 years. Well-known research institutes have studied what happens in people's bodies when they consume Juice Plus, and they've found that basically it does the same thing as raw fruits and veggies do in our body. And these studies are gold standard. They're double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized, super credible research that's actually been published in peer-reviewed medical journals. Now we have, I think, 39 that have been published in peer-reviewed medical journals. And so here are some of the results that we've seen from the Juice Plus research that's been done, that it improves cardiovascular wellness, it supports the immune system, improves gum tissue, which I'm getting dental work done this weekend. My other two wisdom teeth are coming out. Reduces oxidative stress. The bottom left is reduces inflammation. I'm not sure what kind of symbol language that is or why that happened, but that's what that is. Protects DNA, healthier skin, helps with insulin resistance, obesity, quality of life, and lung health. So really amazing stuff. The Omega blend, Juice Plus has found a way to create an all plant-based blend of a full spectrum omega, so omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, not just the omega 3s. And they've cut out the middle fish and gone straight to the algae and the plants to get the omegas. Fish eat algae to get the omega 3s, and then we are consuming the fish. So definitely a more sustainable way to get our omegas this way. And it's the first to use cold fusion technology, so the oils aren't exposed to heat, which is also really important because heat can damage oil. And it provides many health benefits, especially for the heart, brain, joints, skin, and eyes. And we really love, I love these omegas. And then my favorite is our chocolate and vanilla complete shake mix. It is vegan, gluten-free. It's whole food, protein, fiber, amino acids, fruit, and vegetables in a shake powder. It is great as a quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or a healthy snack. It also comes in bars. And so this is the macronutrition which is a nice complement to the capsules, which are the micronutrition. The macronutrients are like the gas in your car. So those big heavy hitters, the carbohydrates and fiber and protein. And then the micronutrients are like the oil. So those vitamins and minerals. And so we have to have both. And I will say that these have like changed our lives I never thought I was a shake person, and they've made our lives so much easier, made us so much, to be transparent, regular. Our kids have gotten so many good things in their body because they're delicious, and we can get all kinds of good stuff in them. So they've been a game changer for us. And this is our tower garden. We just set our tower garden up for the summertime. It's an aeroponic growing system. You can grow your own produce year round. You can do it indoors or outdoors. Indoors, if you get the grow lights. It uses 98% less water, 90% less space than traditional growing, and it also provides 30% more yield 3 times faster, which is pretty awesome. So it's a really cool product. They're in a lot of cool places. Epcot Center has a lot of tower gardens. Also O'Hare Airport in Chicago has a whole tower garden that they use for, I think, a lot of the restaurants there. So I'm going to jump off and I'm going to show you guys. I like showing what the products look like because I think it's hard to picture it. And then Jess and I are just going to share a little bit about our experiences, I guess, with Juice Plus. So the cool part about Juice Plus is that it comes in these bottles, but it has a food label. So the same label as what would come on like a bag of broccoli or blueberries, tells you everything that's in the veggie blend, the fruit blend. I don't know how close I need to be getting, but you guys get the idea. And the berry and the capsules just have really, there we go, purple, red, and green. The omegas are these amazing, I always feel like I'm doing like the Matrix, like which one do you choose on this one, but a really pretty orange oil. And then the chewables look like gumdrops and they taste like fruit snacks and they're so yummy. And the shakes just come in chocolate or vanilla and can come in either these little bags or large bags to scoop out. So I'm gonna let Jess go first and share, I know you're gonna be great, share a little bit about her cat and her Juice Plus story. Can you unmute yourself, Jess, or do you want me to do it?
Got it.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Well, obviously, I have Jasper now, and for a while I've wanted to, I've been wanting to improve my health, my nutrition, the way I eat. I've done pretty good. I just don't eat enough. I think I can go all day without eating and then like eat a really nice meal at night. But either way, I'm never going to be getting, I'm lucky if I get 2 fruits and vegetables in me on a daily basis. That's a good day for me, honestly. So, you know, having Jasper has really made me want to be better person, health wise, mentally, you know, physically, all of that. So he's actually he eats more fruits and vegetables than I do, but again,
Same.
not getting as many as he should. So when I, you know, saw these products, it was like a no-brainer to me. What more simple way to get all these nutrients into my body and Jasper's body on a daily basis. I started taking the capsules with the omegas, and I got Jasper the chewables, and he's loving them. So, you know, I think ultimately I want to have more energy and, you know, be as healthy as I can be for Jasper, because he's my number one now. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Thanks, Jess. I can totally relate to our kids eating better. Like I just put all the good stuff on their plate, and then I've actually realized that I've like flip-flop from when I was young because they like the fruit, so I like give them all the fruit, and then I eat all the vegetables, and then I have like a strawberry every day or something because they eat all the fruit. But what else was I going to say about that in Jasper? I can't remember, but thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to share just a little bit with you guys too. So I, growing up was, did not, our family, nutrition and healthy living was just not something that our family really talked about. It wasn't, I grew up an athlete, I was a dancer, and it wasn't talked about at our dance studio. It wasn't talked about at the doctor. I went to college for dance. It wasn't talked about there. And so I had some really bad habits. I just basically grew up on processed food, fast food, candy. I remember dancing for 8 hours on Saturdays and drinking like 4 Dr. Peppers. I don't know how I did it, but you know, I guess when you're 14, 15. And so a lot of those bad habits ended up following me into my 20s. And I, around 30, became a vegetarian. And that had kind of changed the trajectory of my health journey. I feel like there's been a couple of different things that have happened like that have changed the trajectory. And the next thing that happened was Juice Plus. My cousin introduced me to it about close to 4 years ago now. And I'll be honest, he talked to me about it a couple times before I said okay. But the last time he talked to me about it, we were considering starting a family. And so although I felt fine. I had done the multivitamins and I didn't feel a difference. And I just had really bright yellow pee all the time. And I didn't see the value in that. So I was skeptical, but I was open because we were considering starting a family. So I started, fast forward 4 years and we do have more energy. The sickness in our family is like, we've gone the last 2 winters with catching a cold here and there, and that's it. And they've been really nasty winters. My husband, I've had fewer headaches. My husband has had less cold sores. His digestion and gut health and regularity has improved. We use Juice Plus for our prenatal with both of our kids, had really healthy pregnancies, healthy full-term kids. They've been, I've just been so grateful. They've not even been to the doctor for a sick visit. They've not had any ear infections or had to take antibiotics. They're 3-in-1. Not been constipated. And so I think for myself, being kind of the person of the family that's in charge of meal planning, grocery shopping, and it feels like almost like I'm in charge of health, having a simple way that I can get, 50 plants into us today. That's, or any day, that's really easy. And even on, some days are really good and some days we really miss the mark. So it's kind of like an insurance policy for us, and just the prevention piece too, and learning that, our genes aren't our destiny and that we can really change those, turn them on or off with what we're doing with lifestyle and food and our diet. And so, just hoping that prevention piece, doing everything we can, like kind of like Jess was saying, like doing everything you can to be as healthy as you can to hopefully have that not be your destiny. So that's a little bit about our journey with the products. I'm going to jump back and share my screen. I'll probably have to find the clip again. It goes back to the beginning. So bear with me for 1 second. Okay. So the Family Health Study. So not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, they inspire healthy giving as well. We've impacted over 1 million families over the past 20 years so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Healthy Starts for Families program. We've seen a lot of beneficial results with both the adults, parents, and the kids. You can see here, 60% were missing fewer days of school, 56 taking less over-the-counter drugs, drinking more water, less prescription drugs, et cetera, et cetera. And so anytime an adult adds the Juice Plus capsules to their diet, they can sponsor a child who can take Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years if they are between 4 and college age. So pretty cool. The Juice Plus companies found so many ways to give back. We're the title sponsor for the St. Jude Marathon each year. In 2016, $10 million was raised for the Children's Hospital. The company is donating Tower Gardens to every Boys and Girls Club in North America, which is over 4,000 clubs. They've even created a technical institute for students, and 100% of the graduates have been placed in jobs. And so, and the company is also donating 10 million complete meals, so our complete shakes, through Volunteers of America. And so, a little bit now about the company behind Juice Plus. This is Jay Martin, our founder. He is still at the helm today. He founded the company over 50 years ago, and his vision really was to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people realize their dreams as possible. And that's why Juice Plus is sold the way it is, from person to person, so that those of us that are partnered with the company can realize our goals financially as well. So here's a little bit about how it works. Oh wait, I'm jumping ahead. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. It's privately held. It's a debt-free company with $14 billion in sales. It's on track for $1 billion by year 2020. It's a product-driven company. 80% of Juice Plus is purchased by customers who have no affiliation with the company. There's no territorial restrictions, and the Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries now around the world. It's the largest selling nutritional product in a capsule in the world, and the research is really what truly sets it apart from everything else. It is called a virtual franchise, and it is only $50 a year to own, which, is no risk, which is amazing, I think. You can run your business from any device, anywhere, anytime. The company does everything else for us. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver it, they bill and collect from customers. They pay us by direct deposit each month, and we just share by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. There's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus that we touch is our own. All commission levels are permanent, which is really unusual. No matter when and you jump in and out of the company, you never get demoted. At the top positions, families are eligible for benefits including medical, dental, vision, life, long-term care, disability, chiropractic, prescription, college tuition assistance, holiday bonus, and a monthly expense allowance. And there are no quotas or minimums to meet. People can share a little or a lot, and they have the freedom to do everything at their own individual pace. This can be an extra part-time income or a full-time income and create long-term wealth and retirement. Juice Plus is a consumable product that creates residual income indefinitely. This income continues long after your customers and your team, as long as your team and your customers keep eating Juice Plus. So, and this community is just really amazing. It's got, thousands of like-minded individuals who lock arms to inspire healthy living around the world. And so this all takes place under this super simple system in a positive, fun community. These are some of our pictures from our events. You can see our son over here with me. Go back. Harvesting our Tower Garden, and our little girl Lucy at our last conference. So just a lot of really fun stuff we got going on. So I'm going to jump off. We're going to quickly share a little bit about why we partnered with the company, and then we're going to close. I'm going to stop my screen share. And Jess, you want to jump back on real quick?
Hello. So I guess the reason at first I didn't want to really do the sales business aspect of this. I just wanted, I thought that product was intriguing and I wanted to take it. But then when she said, hey, it's only $50 a year, it seemed easy. All I have to do is share my experience and what the product is doing for me, and you know, with my friends and family, and I share the love. I mean, it's you know, I just want to share the love. So and I have a goal of I need to get a new car, so I'm hoping that if anything, you know, this has maybe a car payment, you know, in the future. um that's about it.
It can totally be a car payment. It can totally be that. And yes, it's like I said, it's only $50 a year, and there's really no risk to that. Is like you said, it is a no-brainer, and that's part of my story too. Just saying like, hey, it's $50. Let's try it for a year and see if I like it. And so, thanks for sharing a little bit about that. All right. So for me, I actually it didn't make sense right away like it did for Jess. I wish it did, but I was actually on the products for about a year. My cousin had, again, brought up the business a couple times, and I just, like Jess, I couldn't imagine feeling like a salesperson, and I didn't want to be that person. And, but we had our son in 2016. And at the time I was an independent contractor. I was teaching dance and training dogs, and you know, that work doesn't come with paid time off or benefits or you know, anything like that. And I was making enough basically that I would be trading, you know, our kids going to daycare, and I would be paying for that. So we decided that I would stay home. And of course, you know, jumping down to one income was a hard thing. And so we just decided to give, you know, we looked into the business model further and thought, okay, it's $50. We'll give it a try for a year. And I will tell you, like, instantly, I loved it. I just loved reaching out to people, starting new relationships, rekindling old relationships, and just sharing a really cool product and learning. A lot of this business is learning about, health and wellness, which I find really interesting. And so I'm looking ahead. I want that benefits package at the top level. I want to be able to help my husband find something that he loves. He's not in a job that he really loves or a field that he really loves, but you know, it pays the bills. So I would love to be able to take some of that pressure off. We want to be able to travel the world. I mean, anywhere and everywhere that we can go as a family and set our kids up for success. And I really do know that Juice Plus is going to be that vehicle to get us to that time freedom and that financial freedom. And it just really, this really just is a relationship business. It's like I said, I mean, Jess and I worked together years ago, and I would never be chatting with her daily and getting to know her on more personal level if it wasn't for this business. And so, like I said, being able to rekindle old relationships, start new relationships, and just help people focus on their health and help people with their finances. And it's just really been a huge blessing, and I can't see myself anywhere else. So, so just in closing, you guys, thanks again so much for joining us tonight. And whether you're here live or you're catching the replay, we just ask that you might share this message with anybody that you think might need to hear it. It's, you know, there's so many of us are struggling with chronic disease or making ends meet. So this could be a solution to those problems. And you can always reach out to Jess. She'll reach out to you, get your questions answered, and just so you can make informed decisions and just be proactive about setting yourself up for success and creating a lifetime of health. So that's where we're going to end. I don't know if Jess, you have anything else to add for anybody. Just thank you. You're like, no, I'm good I'm done talking.
Yeah. No, thank you guys so much for showing up. That means a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to stop the recording and we can all say good night.